Hello friends. So in the previous session we have discussed about Umaji Naik. Okay, or you can say in simple terms the revolt of Ramushis. From this particular session we are going to discuss about Kolis. Okay, only one session on Kolis and the second session on bells. That's it. Then we'll move towards the contribution of Maharashtra in the revolt of 1857. So let's start today's session. Just a minute. Okay. So let's continue. Today we are going to discuss about revolt of Kolis. Okay, these Kolis are supposed to be fishermen tribe. That fisher tribe generally resides in the western part of Western Ghats, or generally in the coastal areas. Generally, they reside in the coastal area. Okay. Now, where do you find the majority of dominance? They have migrated though, indeed, but initially they were found generally, you can say, in the southern Maharashtra, Gujarat, Konkan areas, and some of them also migrated in the areas of Madhya Pradesh. So they were found in this particular area. Okay. Now, this Koli community initially, you can say the first sub part, subcategory of this Koli community is done in Sadhe Koli and Dongri Koli. Okay, Sadhe Koli and Dongri Koli. And later, they are further divided into Sum Koli and Mahadev. They're further divided into Sum Koli and Mahadev Koli. So generally the categorization of Kolis, how will divide them. This is not that much important. The next thing that is important is what was their significant occupation. Now, from their tribe itself, you might be thinking fishing is their main occupation, but we won't consider that particular part. Their main occupation was protection of forts. Okay, apart from fishing, what was their main occupation? Protection of forts. Okay, but what happened during British rule? Okay, what happened? British is what they did. They ransacked their position, or they, not you can say, sacked back their positions of of fort keepers and all. Okay, and that's why they became jobless. So what happened due to this particular thing? They became jobless as their land of which they were protecting was ransacked ransacked by the Britishers. Okay, Britishers ransacked their land, and due to this particular thing, they lost their jobs. And if they lost their jobs, what happened to their condition? They became miserable poor. Okay, miserably poor. What they became miserably poor. And due to this particular thing, what they did, they revolted in three phases. Okay, due to this particular thing, they revolted in three phases. Now we'll see the revolts one by one. Okay, so the first phase of revolt. The first phase of revolt. Okay, what happened? The native infantry. Okay, native infantry of Mumbai rebelled, which was consisting of Koli people. Okay, so the native infantry of Mumbai rebelled in the year 1824. Okay, they started to rebel in the year 1824. But how? By hook or by crook, you can say, or by different means. This particular revolt was suppressed. Okay, this particular thing was suppressed. How they suppressed this particular thing? There was a person. Okay, whose name was Ramji Angdia. Okay, so you can say he was initially a police official or a police officer, okay, of Koli community. Okay, then Britishers approached him to solve this particular matter. Though he sided the Britishers and solved the matter, but after this particular event, what he did, he resigned from his post. Okay, after doing this, after he went in the opposite in the favor of the community, what he did, he resigned from his position, resigned from the government. Okay, now what he did after this particular thing, he opposed. all the policies, government policies. He opposed the government policies and decided that what he will do, he will deny revenue or tax revenue. Okay, what is it? He will deny he start to deny the tax revenues. And then what he did, he started to organize, okay, Koli community. Okay, and also he asked them to accumulate the weapons. Also, he asked them to accumulate weapons. Okay, he did all these particular things. Now, under him, what happened? The coolies, they were organized, they were trained for using weapons, they accumulated weapons. Now, after this all training, what they did finally, we can say in the year 1829, 28 to be specific, in the year 1828, what happened? These coolies under Ramji Bhangadia, what they have done, they have revolted. Okay, and this revolt lasted for 2 years. For 2 years, they were headache for the British. Okay. Then what happened after being very anxious or after being very angry with this particular situation, and they were seeing that they are failing in this particular aspect? What Britishers did? They appointed a person. His name was Captain Alexander Mackintosh. Okay, Captain Alexander Mackintosh. Okay, and what he did? This particular person was successful in bringing down the river, or in curbing the river, or suppressing the river. I hope you guys are getting this particular part. What happened? How the things have went forward, or how the things were going on. I hope this part is clear to you. Okay. So just tell me, this Macintosh. We have seen this name in the previous sessions. Okay. So you guys need to tell me, where did you see the name? This name Macintosh. Okay. Captain Macintosh. We have the reference of this particular person in one more story, or you can say in one more chapter. You need to tell me what role one more role that this particular person has played. Okay, comment in the answers. This was the first phase of revolt. Now what happened after some time? Okay, this discontent was quiet, or every coolie people were quiet. Now we'll move towards the second phase, the revolt. You can say for some time everything was under control, or for some time everything was quiet. But what happened with the time? The discontent again started to increase. Why? Because they were laying excess of taxes which are not in the favor, or which are not feasible for the people to pay. Due to this, what happened again? The discontent among the Koli people rose. And again, what they did start, they started to accumulate the weapon. And they again rose into rebellion in 1839. See the second phase. What they did, they again rose into rebellion. Okay. Now, what they did, uh, they started to revolt abruptly in Pune, in the areas of Pune. Okay, what they did, they said that what they want now, okay, they want to resurrect, or they want to reorganize, or in simple terms, we can say re-establish, reorganize. The best word should be re-establish Maratha power. What they wanted is re-establishment of Maratha power under Bajirao II, okay, the Peshwa, Bajirao II. Now, again, one more question. As of now, as of this time, you guys need to tell me, where is he residing? Please comment. Okay. Where is his abode as of now in 1839? Where is he living? Okay, we have discussed this in modern history as well. But still, you need to read from the books and tell me, at this point of time, that is during 1839, where was Bajirao II residing? Okay, or where was his abode at this point of time? Okay, please comment the answers in the comment box. Now, let's move next. Now, what happened due to this particular thing? They started to revolt. Okay, and about 150 coolies, about 150 personals, or 150 coolies. What they did, they decided a government treasury. What they did? They besides the government treasury at Gordon. Okay, means what they looted the government treasury at Nadi. Now what happened due to this particular thing? There was a collector. Okay, the collector of this particular area, whose name was Rose, Captain Rose. Okay, so what he did? He called the troops. He called the troops and asked them to attack on this particular Koli people. Okay, so as this troop came into power, what they did? They took the authority into their hands, and 54 Kolis were punished. Okay, 54 Kolis were punished. Also, some were executed, and in this way, the revolt was suppressed. Okay, but still, again the discontent grew, and after 5 years, okay, again in the next 5 years, again these people revolted. Okay, so that thing is called as the third phase. Now, the last phase of their revolt, that is third phase. The third phase. Now, what happened? British, what they thought, that they are successful to establish after suppressing the revolt. They thought that they have established peace, but was this the case? No, it was not the case. Okay, so third phase, what happened? Britishers failed to establish peace. Okay, Britishers failed to establish peace. Now, these Koli people again rose to rebellion under two leaders. Okay, they again rose to rebellion under two leaders. Which were those two people? First one, whose name was Ragoji Pangadia. Okay, and second one was Bapu Pangadia. Ragoji and Bapu Pangadia. These people again rose into revolt under Ragoji Pangadia and Bapu Pangadia. Okay, now where did they revolt? They revolted, or they had shown a mass protest in the areas of Pune, Nasik, Nagar, okay, Pune, Nasik, Nagar, Satara, and Purandar. Okay. These were the areas where they recorded, where they have done mass processions. Okay, then what Britishers did, you can say in the year 1845. Now, from this you can easily guess when the revolt started. Okay, this revolt was started after 5 years, 39 plus 5. You can say in the year 1940, sorry, 1844. The revolt again started. Sorry, my mistake. So in 1845, what government has done? They have captured, sorry, Ragoji Ghadia. Okay, what they did, they captured Ragoji Bhangadia. Okay, he was arrested, and this again increased the discontent. Okay, and what these people did now, they started to go one more step forward. Okay, what they did, they started to loot or plunder moneylenders. What these people did, started to plunder the moneylenders. Okay, then they subdued Malsej and Neneghat. They have subdued Malsej and Neneghat, and also they have blocked the roads to Konkan. Okay, blocked the roads to Konkan, and Britishers failed to curb it or failed to suppress it. Okay, Britishers clearly failed to suppress this particular thing. Okay, now what happened? Finally, they appointed a person called as Captain Jail, okay, to see to this particular issue. So what Captain Jail did, he took information of police, what they are doing, where they are doing. Okay, and with this particular aspect, what he did, he took all the info about the police, what they are doing, where they are, like what are the future plans, where they would be revolting. He took all this from the intelligence, and next step, what he did was he arrested leaders, okay, and gave these leaders harsh punishment. Okay? Harsh punishment. and he gave them harsh punishment. Finally, we can say by 1850, the chapter of Kolis was ended. Permanent peace was established between this particular. Okay, and this particular revolt by Captain Jail, you can say the Koli rebellion was controlled permanent. Is what henceforth no Koli has ever revolted. Okay, so this was the story in the context of Kolis. So we have seen the revolt of Kolis in three phases. What all things happened in each and every phase. Okay, do see this particular lecture, and again I'll be telling you, if you think the pace of this lecture is too fast, just watch it at 0.75 or 0.5 speed. Okay, that would help you a lot. The information is, again, you can say I'll just the information of the 11th standard book. Still, too many points are there to be discussed on this particular aspect that will be continuing in the next series. Okay, as the name of this series is 11th standard book, we'll be restricting ourselves to this 11th standard book only. Okay, so thank you for being attentive. I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular session. If you want to give any feedback regarding this particular series, I know the series is becoming late because I'm also having some different works to carry on. Okay? So if you guys need to suggest me anything in this particular context, or I should change the way, or I should take some different things, please comment in the comment box. I'll be addressing your comment. Okay. So thank you guys. See you soon in the next session. Okay. So have a good day. Bye.